Guys, Vinland Saga is an amazing series. It's been such an enjoyable experience reading this. It has easily become one of my top 5 series in my collection. Definitely shelf worthy. From the beginning, you can clearly tell that Yukimura spent a lot of time writing the story. You can tell that he did a lot of research and spent a lot of time developing the characters. I mean, from the beginning, you're introduced into this Viking world back in the day, and he creates such an amazing world where they show you how people live their daily lives, what are their dreams and hopes, their worries. You see how they work as a community, what the culture is like, how the government affects their lives. And in the physical books, one of the things that I like is that he writes a lot of notes, and there's also some interviews, at least on each book, where he tells you all the research that he did, his trips to Europe, all the stuff that he's thinking about regarding the themes in the story. It just makes it a lot better. From the beginning, I could tell that Vinland Saga reminded me of Berserk, not just because of the amazing story and the effort that was put in it, but because of the amazing art too. It was just as good as Berserk. Each detail on each panel was amazing. The fights, you could see all the effort that was put in it. You never see a drop of quality on each volume, and that's amazing. That's amazing. I think the quality of Vinland Saga is just as good as Berserk. I was a bit hesitant buying the books because I'm not a big fan of omnibuses. They tend to be heavy, bulky, not easy to read, and the spines get creases all over when you open the book. But not the case for these books. As you can see, whenever I open the book, it doesn't affect the spine. The pages don't feel cheap. They're actually thick. There's colored pages inside. It's easy to read, easy to open, very comfortable to read. I wish all omnibuses were made like this. Now, if you haven't read the series, I really recommend it. I'm going to talk about some of the stuff that I like. So if you're not big into spoilers, I just want to let you know. I forgot to mention that I've read up to book 7. There's a lot more books and the series is still going. I'm not there yet. I have ordered the rest of the books so that I can get caught up, but up to book 7, the series is really good. This is the end of the farm arc, and if it was me, if this was the ending, it would have been a satisfying ending to the story. But I know there's a lot more, a lot of interesting stuff that I haven't read, and I'm looking forward to that. One of the things that I like about Vinland Saga is the relationships between the sons and the fathers. A lot of manga don't cover those kind of themes, and they just make the father absent or the children absent. But Vinland Saga tackles some of those themes. For example, Thorfinn and his father, the relationship that they had even after he is no longer there. It's very interesting. At the same time, Aslak becoming some sort of parental figure to Thorfinn, that was very unique. I've never seen that before, and that's one of the things that really made me interested in the series. Even the relationship between Canute and what's his name, Ragnar. I mean, it's gonna make you tear up whenever they're no longer together. And even the relationship between Canute and his father, the king, after he becomes king, it's pretty interesting how he becomes more like him and has that conversation with him in his head about how to rule the kingdom. I think it's just the whole story is very interesting. The themes are pretty unique in manga. I haven't seen them explore before, and I think that's one of the reasons why I like it so much. But if you wanna watch the anime, you can watch it, and then to continue the story, you can read the manga at chapter 55. Is where the anime ends, and you can continue from there to watch it, to read it. I mean, and that way you don't have to figure out where to start. But overall, guys, it's an amazing series. You should read it or watch it, and it should definitely be on your collection. Please let me know if you have watched it and how you feel about the series. Thank you.